very good day to all you patriots out there, and welcome back to Tall Ship Tuesday. When last we met, I had told you that my former Second Lieutenant John Peck Rathbun had been promoted to Captain of Providence. Well, I'm quite happy to inform you now that I've received an update as to his whereabouts and a bit of a letter. So, I was gratified to hear that Rathbun has many of our fine acquaintances on board. Joseph Vesey, who first came aboard last August as First Lieutenant, and Daniel Bears, another old hand, is second. George Simpkins of Newport is the sailing master, which is fortunate as he is quite able. And John Trevett, formerly a Marine Lieutenant, is now a Marine Captain, and no doubt a great asset to Captain Rathbun. He was actually the one that wrote this account, in fact. Now, there are other familiar names, but suffice it to say that Providence has a fine crew aboard. They've raised the wages a bit, I'm pleased to say. Captains now make $48 a month, lieutenants $24, and on it goes, down to $8 for each seaman, and $6.67 for Marines. And the sign-on bonus is nearly $75 now. I do hope Rathbun has less trouble than I did in recruiting men. But I do hope that the monetary incentive is enough to keep a man around. It's quite difficult to recruit, and even more frustrating when one takes your money and runs. It's a great source of aggravation. But anyway, in the end, Providence sailed with a crew of 72, which is a most impressive number in these difficult times, and a testament to the reputation of both ship and captain. Trevett also says that while in Bedford, Providence not only received all necessary repairs, but was given a new copper sheathing on her hull to protect from barnacles and dreadful teredo worm that burrows into the wood and causes all sorts of nasty problems. No doubt. Also, he recounts that they set sail under the new Grand Union ensign, with red, white and blue stripes. Quite a picture they must have made. But enough of these details. There is a better story to tell. In mid-August, Providence sailed for Sandy Hook, New Jersey, where Rathbun hoped to seize British merchant ships. It was a convenient gathering place for the merchant captains, as Lord Howe's fleet was stationed there, and they could shelter for a day or two without risk. Providence arrived at Sandy Hook and stood offshore looking for prizes. After some time had passed, a small convoy comprised of a ship, a brig, a schooner and a sloop got underway and came out. Providence followed, waiting for an opportunity. The ship was their primary target. If they could take the ship, the other vessels would have little chance of escape. Around mid-afternoon, Providence hailed the ship, but got no answer. She came up astern and gave the ship a bow gun, intending to break the cabin windows. Then, approaching from the lee, Providence gave her a broadside. At that instant, the ship sprang to life and fired her own broadside in return. The battle was on. Within minutes, the ship ran aboard Providence's starboard quarter and hung there for nearly 5 minutes, until all the oars lashed to that side of Providence were broken. At the same time, the brig and the schooner opened fire on Providence, so that 3 vessels were firing at her at once. The ship fell off Providence's quarter, giving Rathbun a chance to escape, but firing off another broadside as Providence bore away. All hands quickly set to work to repair the rigging and assess the damage. Most captains would have sailed away at this juncture, being so overmatched in firepower, but Captain Rathbun... Aye? Are you certain? All right, well, it appears I'm being called away to more urgent business at the moment, but I will return with a further update at a later point. Now, I have asked you on quite a few occasions now to think about certain qualities that you may desire in your companions. I'll now ask you today, and leave you with this thought to think about: what sort of qualities do you look for in a leader? Well, I do thank you very much for your time, and I hope to see you again back here next Tuesday.